Why did the Hart family drive off the side of a cliff? Sarah and Jennifer Hart and their 6 adopted children were believed to be inside the family's SUV when it plunged off a cliff in California. The Hart tribe, as they called themselves, were known to help the youth, strangers in need, and help support racial equality in their community. Yet officials believe the couple may have intentionally killed themselves and their 6 children in March of 2018. Information from the SUV's computer system suggests the crash was intentional. It showed the vehicle stopped right before it accelerated suddenly as the car drove off the side of a cliff. There were no skid marks at the scene, and 5 bodies of the family had been recovered, with toxicology reports showed that Jennifer Hart had a blood alcohol level of 1.02, when the legal limit for a DUI is 0.08. Some of the children's bodies that had been recovered had a significant amount of an ingredient commonly found in Benadryl, which can make you very sleepy. No one in the SUV were wearing seatbelts when they plunged off the side of the 100-foot cliff. Still, no one knows why they would do such a horrific thing to themselves and their children. There have been conflicting reports about the family. Many say they were happy, while others say not so much. Sarah Hart's co-worker told police that Sarah had mentioned she wished someone had told her it was okay to not have a big family. Then she and Jennifer would not have adopted the children. Sarah was charged with domestic assault and malicious punishment in 2010 after a teacher found a bruise on her 6-year-old daughter. Sarah pled guilty and was sentenced to 90 days in jail, but nothing else came of it. In 2013, the Department of Human Services in Oregon investigated the family after receiving reports of abuse and neglect to the couple's children when the family were living in Oregon. One person interviewed in the investigation said Jennifer appeared to be controlling in her relationship with Sarah, as well as manipulative and cold to her children. 3 days before the SUV crash was discovered, the Washington State Department of Social and Health Services received a call alleging that the Hart children appeared to be victims of abuse and neglect. One of the boys kept coming over to a neighbor's home and asking for food. He said his parents would sometimes stop feeding the children as a form of punishment. Yet this couple always appeared to be happy on social media, constantly posting pictures of their kids smiling all over the internet. They would share their family's hiking adventures and their arts and crafts online. Many of their friends were shocked when they heard the allegations that the crash may have been intentional and the accusations of abuse and neglect. What do you think, strangers? Was this all a freak accident, or did something more sinister happen?